Hello and welcome. Today we're going to deal with notification of meeting, agenda, and minute writing. These three items, we're going to deal with them because they interrelate. What do we mean by notification of meeting? Any organization, before they meet, they always send out notices of meeting to enable their members to know when, where, and why the meeting is going to be held. So we shall look at a notice of a meeting is always sent out before the meeting is held. The chairperson will instruct the secretary to send out notification of meeting to all members. Now, this is something that you should learn because it is a lifetime thing. Whether you're going to learning it because of examination purposes or for life, this is something that you need, because when you go out in society, you might be called to become a secretary, or you might form an organization of the youth, or you might be a member of a society, and therefore, before you hold a meeting, you just do not hold a meeting urgently, but you make sure you notify your members. So we're going to look at the format of writing a notification of a meeting. For example, I have a school called Kafuduni, so I have Kafuduni Secondary School Drama Club. So the secretary and the chairperson has sat, and they are now sending out a notice of a meeting. So you have the title of the organization, and then down there you write notification of a meeting. After that, you now send out the meeting, and you say something like, the notice is hereby sent to all members of the Kafuduni Secondary School Drama Club. So when you send out the notice of the meeting, make sure that you give the time, the venue, the date, so that your members can know when they are meeting, the date, where are they meeting, venue, and the time of the meeting. It will enable your members to either attend the meeting, or if they cannot, send apologies. So something like this: notice is hereby sent to all members of the Kafuduni Secondary School Drama Club. That will be held on Tuesday, so we also have day. So that will be held on Tuesday, the 3rd of July, 2020, at 4 p.m. in the twin block. Please plan to attend and be punctual. So when you write that notification that is going to be in continuous prose, after that you write down what are you going to discuss in that meeting. In your meeting, after you have notified your members of that meeting, you've given them the day, the date, the time, and the place, that is venue, you now write agenda. Within the notification of the meeting, you write down the agenda. So within your agenda, it will look something like this. The first item in the agenda is going to be preliminary. And then the second item in your agenda is going to be reading and confirming of previous minutes. After reading and confirming of previous minutes, you're going to have matters arising from these previous minutes. Then after matters arising from these previous minutes, that is when now you have the new agenda for the day, new item. So the new item for the day, I want to place something like this. Why is Kafuduni Secondary School Drama Club meeting? So their agenda 1 is going to be election of new officials. And then agenda 2 is going to be end of year party. If there will be no other item to be discussed, then you're going to have any other business. Any other business comes from the floor. That is, the members will want to bring in new items which are not going to be discussed in the meeting. And then after that, you have the last item, adjournment. After your adjournment, then you sign. So who are send it out? So at the adjournment, you write signed. You write down your name. And who are you? The secretary. So your name should be there. And then the secretary. Now, right off from the beginning, when you started with notification, Kafuduni Secondary School Drama Club, notification of meeting, notice is hereby sent to all drama club members of Kafuduni Secondary School to meet. You're given your time, your day, your venue and place. Your venue. You're given your time, your day, your date, your venue. Then you come down to the agenda. That is the items that are going to be discussed up to the end. Please box this work. Make sure it is boxed. You have now sent out your notification of the meeting. You have sent out your notification of the meeting. And then you can be asked, apart from you being asked in the examination by the examination council to send out a notification of a meeting, you can be asked to just write down the agenda. So the agenda, we said, is a list of items that are supposed to be discussed in a meeting. So the secretary, the chairperson, could ask you to send out notification of meeting, and in it, you are asked to write the agenda. At the same time, in an exam, you are also asked to do what? To do nothing but only list down the items that are going to be discussed in the meeting. And therefore, the question would ask you to just write an agenda only. So your agenda format will look something like this. You have your title, Kafuduni Secondary School Drama Club notification of meeting, and then you just write down agenda, just like that, up to the end. You're going to write only this business. The first item where you have notification of meeting, this one, when you're writing the agenda, this one should not be there. The notification of meeting should not be there. But when you are now writing the agenda, then that's when you have your agenda there. Though your title is supposed to be there, it is the drama club, that is meeting, and then the agenda. And then you write down these items. At the same time, you make sure that you box it. Now, I want to be very fast because the next item is writing of minutes. When you're writing down the minutes, it takes time. I want to repeat. Notification of a meeting comes in first. Members are notified. So you have your title, you have notification of meeting, and then you write, notice is hereby sent to all members of the drama club. You give the day, the date, the time, and the venue of the meeting. And then you include the agenda. Where you are asked to, and you box, where you are only asked to write the agenda in the exam, you write Kafuduni Secondary School. I've just given you an example of a school. Kafuduni Secondary School Drama Club, and then you write agenda. Then you write down your agenda. So our next item, by the way, these two items, you only earn maybe 8 marks. So you find, because they are very short, so you only earn around 8 marks, and then you can get a question that has got 12 marks. So the next item you're going to look at is the minute writing.